Hi students, in the last class we saw how to prepare the working note. It means what's how to apply the rules of the debit and the credit. It means what's there are three types of the rules: personal rule, real rules, as well as the nominal rules. Okay, so now how to apply the process we saw with the working note. Okay, so we solve the two problems on that. Okay, so now in this session we will see what do you mean by journal book. Okay, what do you mean by journal book? Okay, so now see, it means a day book or daily record. This is the basic book of original entry in which all the transactions are recorded in chronological order. Okay, so journal book means what? It is day book, or it is called as what's the daily record. It means whatever the day-to-day transactions are happening in the business, so these transactions are recorded. Okay, so day-to-day transactions are recorded in a journal book. Okay, and so this journal book is called as what's book? Original entry. Okay, so it is called what's the original book is called. Okay, and whatever the chronological order means what? It is a recorded in a date wise. Okay, they are taking whatever the date wise take place the transactions, so these transactions are recorded in the journal book. Okay, so this is the meaning of the journal book. Okay, so in the next slides, features of journal book. So there are 5 features. First one is what? Journal is written every day. Okay, so journal is written every day. It means whatever the transactions taking place every day, so these transactions are recorded in the journal book. Okay, so it means it facilitates easy and quick reference to any transactions. Okay, so because the transactions are recorded date wise. Okay, so that's why so it's a reference, or it's a easy. Okay, so next, transactions are recorded systematically in chronological order. Okay, so it means transactions are recorded systematically because of the chronological order. There were the chronological order. It means the chronological order means they are recording the date wise. Okay, day by day they are recording. Okay, so next, it is book of prime or original entry. Okay, so after tracking transactions, they are recording the books of the journal, so it is original entry. Okay, so it is the primary. Okay, so it is the primary book of the account. Okay, or you can say it is the original book of the account. Okay, so next one is it contains the properly drawn column. Okay, so this the whatever the in the journal books, whatever they are recording with the proper columns. Okay, so there is the date column, or the particulars column, LF column, debit amount column, credit amount column. Like this they are recording in a systematic way. Okay, so next, last one is a transaction are posted to ledger accounts from the journal. Okay, after preparing the journal, so after preparing the journals, they are going to post into the ledger accounts. Okay, so these are the features of the journal book. Okay, so in the next slide, in the next slides, just see meaning of journalizing. Okay, meaning of journalizing. So what do you mean by journalizing? It is the process of entering the business transaction or recording business transaction in the journal is called journalizing. It means whatever the process is there, what's the process is there to record in the books of journal. Okay, the books of journal, so it whatever the process is nothing but what the journalizing. Okay, so process of entering the business transactions. Entering means to record the business transactions in the books of journal is nothing but what the journalizing. Okay, so this is the meaning of journalizing. So in the next slides, journal entry. Okay, so what do you mean by journal entry? When a transaction duly entered in a journal, it becomes a journal entry. Okay, so it means after recording, after taking place the business transactions, so these business transactions are recorded in the books of journal, so then it can say it's journal entry. Okay, so it is called what a journal entry after recording in the books of the journal book. Okay, so now see, one more concept is there. What is the narration? So what do you mean by narration? So it is a short description. What it is? A short description of the nature of transaction, explaining the reason for debiting or crediting account. Okay, so it means whatever the transactions we are recording in the journal book. Okay, so what's the reason behind that? Okay, so it means there is a in a short description. Okay, short explanation is there, so we have to write that narration as a narration. Okay, and so this narration is starting with the word being. Okay, word, what's the being? Okay, we have to start from the word being. Okay, so for example, suppose the business is started with cash rupees 20,000. Okay, or you can say Shankar commenced the business with cash rupees 20,000. so this is what's the transaction is there. Okay, so what will be the narration is what's being business started with cash. Okay, being business started with the cash. Okay, so this is the short explanation. Okay, so this is the short explanation is a needed. Okay, so next, in the next slide, types of journal entry. There are two types of the journal entries. So which are those? First one is a simple journal entry, and second one is what's the compound journal entry. Okay, so now see what in by simple journal entry. So when only two accounts are involved. Okay, only two accounts are involved in a journal entry, of which one account being debited and another account being credited, is called simple journal entry. Okay, so in that whatever the transaction is given, in that transaction only two accounts are affecting, is nothing but what's the journal, simple journal entry. It means what's cash paid to Ramesh. Okay, what's cash paid to Ramesh. So in these transactions only two accounts are affecting, which are those? Cash account and what's Ramesh account. Okay, so it is nothing but the simple journal entry. Okay, it is simple journal entry. So now see what in by compound journal entry. Compound journal entry means what? When the number of accounts to be debited or credited more than two in a journal entry, such an entry is called compound journal entry. Okay, so compound journal entry means what? In the transactions there are more than two accounts are affecting, then it is nothing but the compound journal entry. Or you can say there is a other ways also is there. For that purpose, some two or more simple entries can be combined into a in a compound journal entry if two conditions are satisfied. Okay, if there are two conditions are, it should be the two conditions should be the satisfied in the another way. So first condition is what? If the two or more simple journal entries are passed on the same date. What? On the same date. If it is on the same date, there are two simple journal entries affecting, then there will be the compound entry. Okay, so as well as if there is a common account. Okay, if there is a common account at the debit account or credit account involved, then it is also the compound journal entry. Okay, so this is about the compound journal entry. Just keep in mind in a simple way, compound journal entry means what? More than two accounts are affecting in a journal entries, or on the same date there is a two journal entries, simple journal entries are affecting, then it is also nothing but the compound, we can pass the compound journal entry. Okay, so these are the types of the journal entries. So I hope you will understand this lecture. Okay, so if you have any queries with the previous lectures as well as with this lecture, then you can contact me. Okay, so thank you.